What is up, everyone? I'm in a good mood this morning. We are traveling to my Monday morning appointment or consultation with my hormone specialist, and we're going to see what he has in store for me. Who knows? Maybe he'll put me on another even more aggressive PCT program for 45 days. My gosh, that would suck. I'd argue that, but we'll see what happens. I'm in a good mood. It's a beautiful day this morning thus far, and I'm in good spirits, and I'm thinking positive, and I'll fill everyone in on the exact details and what we go over in the consultation.
And we have a lot to do today.
And we
Tax day.
Tax day, a lot to do today. All right, here we are at Anytime Fitness in Summerlin doing a bod pod reading before I start my TRT therapy. And now that I've seen all the blood work, which I'll go over with everyone later, I don't think I've gotten results even in 12 days eating nothing, because I'm pretty impaired, I'll put it that way. So let's go see what it is. I'll tell you guys the number. Remember last time it was like 12 and a half, so we'll see if it's any different. Okay, an overview of my doctor's visit. I'm gonna go over his write-up, basically an overview of what he gave me to look at for his documentation, and goes over all my blood work from 3 different time periods. And basically, guys, the 45-day PCT didn't do a whole lot. My level started at, as far as total testosterone, 57 initially, before the 45-day HCG. In the middle of it, it got up to 79, so almost 80. Then afterwards, it got back down to 36. No bueno. Maybe the Leydig cells are completely shot. Maybe the tissue's damaged. Who knows? Anyway, it's not working, so he had to prescribe me testosterone cypionate, 200 milligrams a week, in combination with HCG, 250 IUs, twice a week. More blood work stuff. Estrogen actually got even lower. It became undetectable, so below 2.5. And then we went over some general health stuff, and nothing was bad. The kidneys were pristine, he said, really good. A1C levels, glucose levels were actually good, which is kind of surprising. The liver was elevated. He knew, obviously, from exercise I had probably trained the day before. Not that I'm training hard, but training in general. For liver, he actually, I'm on TUDCA, or TUDCA. He recommended N-acetylcysteine, of course, which converts into glutathione in the liver. So I'm taking N-acetylcysteine. I believe it's 1,200 milligrams to 1,800 milligrams a day. And it is this awesome Jaro formula, sustained release, bilayer tablet. The bomb. This is the good stuff. And then also, which was news to me, he recommended for liver metabolism and health, calcium D-glucarate. And I know calcium D-glucarate just from estrogen neutralization. So I knew that product was used to basically neutralize estrogens in your body and metabolize them and clear estrogens. I didn't really understand it had liver detox value, and that's what he said. And I'm going to take 1,000 milligrams of calcium D-glucarate. And he also wanted me to take, so actually let me go back to this. My thyroid was jacked up. So it makes sense. My thyroid stimulating hormone was off the chart. It was like 6.7, 6.78. The range is 0.35 to 2.1, and mine was 6.71 or 7.8. That's bad. That means my thyroid was inactive or underactive. Free T3 was 2.8. Free T4 was 1.17. Basically, my thought process is I've been underfed, under-eating, virtually no carbs for a long time. You need carbs to convert T4 into T3, so I kind of understand that. He wanted to prescribe me, which he did prescribe me. I didn't pick it up from the pharmacy yet. A compounded blend of T4 and T3 in one capsule. The T4 is 25 micrograms, T3 is 10 micrograms. Wanted me to do that. However, I was a little reluctant, and I made sure I didn't want to belittle him or anything like that and not follow his recommendations, but I just asked if I could just kind of get on the testosterone, have a normal caloric diet, carbohydrates and see if my thyroid bounces back naturally. So I'm not taking the thyroid because it kind of freaks me out. I don't really want to depend on that stuff. Also, interesting to note, my diurnal saliva cortisol testing was wacky. So my cortisol was completely kind of just abnormal. Whereas most normal people in the morning have the highest level of cortisol, then at night it dips down the lowest. Mine was actually very low in the gutter in the morning and actually peaked midday, and then it kind of leveled off at night. So he was concerned that that would cause lethargy, make me exhausted. With low cortisol, you're sluggish, you want to stay in bed all day. So he prescribed me something that kind of weirded me out. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. He basically prescribed me cortisol. Not cortisol, but cortisol, like actual cortisol. It's called hydrocort. So hydrocort is hydrocortisone, and he wanted me to take just a low dose upon waking to hopefully spike some energy in me and get me going and moving. Anybody knows anything about cortisol or this type of product, it's kind of a catabolic steroid. Prednisone's one of them for anti-inflammatory. And my wife's being funny. And so I don't want to take that. It causes weight gain, water retention, moon phase, all this crap. But he assured me, he said, hey Matt, just take a little dose. It helps a lot of people that have adrenal fatigue. You have severe adrenal fatigue. Your father passed, you had traumatic experiences, you lost your lifestyle or bodybuilding, all that stuff. So he understands that why maybe I'm fatigued, low test, all that stuff, overtrained. But I told him once again, I said, hey doc, I don't really feel comfortable taking this. Let me just try to see how the testosterone feels on its own, get my calories balanced and see how I feel. And once again, he said, Matt, no problem. These are just recommendations. I'm not saying they're mandatory. Do whatever you like. We can try to do it without it. So I haven't taken these yet, but they're on hand. HCG, guys. This is just a compounded pharmacy version. 10 or 8 milliliters, 1,000 IUs. I take 250 twice a week. It looks like that. Now the testosterone, I was very picky. I didn't want the compounded version. Not that I don't trust a compound pharmacy. I just wanted a really solid, well-known brand name. And I have two options, so this is cool. For travel, I have these adorable little 1 milliliter testosterone cypionate vials, so 200 milligrams per milliliter. Just 1 milliliter is in here. That's it. Okay. And then I have what you might be more familiar with, a 10 milliliter multi-use vial, testosterone cypionate, pharmaceutical grade, it's all good stuff. So I have these two options, and now what I'm gonna do, guys, is very unique, or I don't know if it's unique, it's something that just made sense to me. I'm going to basically microdose it. 200 milligrams a week, but I'm gonna actually do 5 micro shots of 40 milligrams a day. So from Monday through Friday, I'm doing 40 milligrams, which is just to this 20 mark, okay, on this syringe. That's 40 milligrams. I'll either do it sub-Q, I'll do it in my delt, I'll do it in my pec, wherever. I don't care. I just want to get it into my blood on a daily basis, 5 days a week. My thought process is, with everything, I try to keep everything consistent and stable. And to me, if I can get 200 milligrams, just microdose throughout the entire week, and the blood level stable, there might be less aromatization to estrogen, so I won't need a Remedex or any type of estrogen control because it'll be very stable. So that's what I'm doing. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but I don't give a crap. I'm willing to do whatever just to make myself have the best or the least side effects possible. Also, real fast, my bod pod, great stuff. So my mini diet, the little crash diet for 12 days with modified protein sparing fast, I lost about 0.5%, so I lost some body. I went down to 12.5%. I was 13, or yeah. I think I lost about 0.5% to almost 3/4.
You made me like drink some water or something.
No, I lost some fat, Rachel. So that's pathetic. I basically was still around 12%. I went from 13 to 12.5 or whatever, so not much happened. Everything still stayed the same. 225 pounds. 12% body fat, 30% body fat. So that's it. Now going forward, guys, just to let you know, I'm not setting or a set in stone diet right now because we have a heavy travel schedule. We leave for Seattle, then we have Toronto Pro and all this stuff. So I'm not going to put myself and stress myself out with a consistent regimen. I'm going to do common sense things and eat carbs after my workout, eat throughout the day, whether it's protein and fats, and then carbs around my training, and just be common sense driven. And that's what I'm gonna do for now until things settle down. Then I'll get on a super regimented plan and then tell everyone about it. But I'm just gonna train my butt off, increase the training to actually lift some heavy weights, spark the intensity, and hopefully something happens. You know, I'm not unrealistic and delusional to think that 200 milligrams is gonna make me be the old Matt, but I hope it makes me feel good again and then bring back some livelihood to my muscle. I think that is everything that I covered. Oh, actually, so for my thyroid, he wanted me on selenium too, 800 micrograms a day, selenium, okay. And then he wanted me on chromium to basically stimulate my insulin receptors. And I'm doing 800 micrograms of that, so 2 tabs twice a day. And he wanted me on zinc. I think it's for maybe my lower IGF level. Here's the thing, I wanted to push for growth hormone, of course. He was, once again, he's so patient, he's so understanding that he's okay with growth hormone, but he says, hey, let's give it 6 weeks, see what the testosterone cypionate naturally does to your IGF-1 levels. Because they were actually below, they were like 150 to 180, the range is 220 to whatever. So they were lower, but he wanted to, you know, he's being smart. He said, let's let the food do its work and the testosterone cypionate, but if you're still low in 6 weeks, he can hopefully prescribe me. Now, if we can justify an insurance can pay for me, that would be amazing. If it's out of pocket, then it's gonna be astronomical. But hey, the reason I want it, yeah, I could do my own thing. Obviously, I could source out growth hormone for a therapy dose, but just use it, you know, off label. But I want to be able to travel with it, guys. I want to have a big travel schedule. I want to go on the plane with it, no hassle, no nothing. My script on there, that's it, just for convenience. That's a summation of everything right now, and hopefully I'm going to be a lot happier going forward. All right, we're at the Otomix warehouse in Vegas. And we're just gonna pop in. We've seen it on the side of the road several times.
They have a small retail, so we're gonna go check it out.
There you have it. We're gonna go take a look at some shoes. Maybe I'm not quite as impulsive. I do have 2 days of testosterone in my blood, so I might be a little bit more mellow here and not spend a bunch of money. So we'll see what they have to offer.
Right here. Right there.
Those are sweet. I like those in the blue. I think Steve has the gray ones. I have the green ones, but the original green ones without all the brown. Purple's kind of cool.
I know. I want this, so we're gonna get that gray one.
Okay.
Don't know. I like the blue better.
You like the blue better?
Yeah, way better. I love the blue.
Really?
Yep.
Look at the shoe boxes. Old impulsive Matt. Still buying shoes when he doesn't need them. Alright, you know us. Grocery shopping monsters here. At a random place that doesn't even prioritize groceries, Big Lots. And look at what we found, some gems. Rachel, show them the banana cream primo wheat. Oh my gosh. Madagascar oatmeal cookie dough. Ridiculous.
This is kind of normal.
That's normal, just gluten-free, but they're individual packets. And then
$4.
Whoa!
$4 PB2.
Little PB2 up in here. And
I
then
don't eat that
and
stuff.
the Diet Dad's root beer. Gold mine right here. This place has really affordable, unique, delicious stuff. Now, the Madagascar cookie dough, oatmeal, all that stuff, I'm going to eat that very sparingly. Obviously, I'm still getting my hormones regulated, but man, I'm going to treat myself and have some of that post-workout. What's up, guys? We're just here at Whole Foods. Who would have guessed? Getting some groceries. Getting some groceries because I'm about to eat like a normal human being again and not fast as much. I'm going to eat a little bit more frequently throughout the day. Got a little bit of Ezekiel cereal. As you guys can see, Ezekiel cereal. Love it just because it's a blend of sprouted wheat, barley, millet, a bunch of different fibrous complex carbs, and it's also very dense. Half cup yields like 44 grams of carbs. I used to eat Ezekiel cereal back in the day, but it was like $8 a box. It's only like $3.50 a box here, so it's come down in price. And then my almond coconut milk, unsweetened. Nothing special there. That it'll obviously complement the Ezekiel cereal, and I'll add some protein to that to obviously balance out the protein content. And then gluten-free maple buckwheat instant packets. I'm a lazy butt, so I like the packets. They're already measured out. I know their exactness. One packet's 21 grams of carbs, 1 gram of fat, simple as that. And I've never tried the buckwheat instant packets, just obviously oatmeal, so we'll see how this tastes. And then we're going to get some food here, because they do food actually on the spot behind us. I'm going to do a teriyaki chicken bowl, white rice, vegetables, none of that brown rice crap with the phytic acid. We don't want none of that anti-nutrients. So. All right.
You're sriracha.
All right, Whole Foods.
Did you eat one of my shrimp? Tell me
I did eat one of your shrimp. Just got our... You mad that I ate one of your shrimp?
No.
Do you need that? Yours is a bigger bowl than mine.
Choices,
My
all
bowl,
about choices.
Chicken, her bowl, shrimp, but bigger. Bigger portion. Probably had a better metabolism than I do at the current moment right now, but this is how it's done here at Whole
Mine
Foods,
is
guys.
like rice noodles.
Rice noodles. Whole Foods is awesome. So they cook meals for you on the spot. Obviously, this is a change up from Teriyaki Boy. Nothing new, nothing special here at chicken and rice, but and of course coconut water. They're a 365 brand, house brand, affordable, like $1.80. And that's it.
So
You
it's
see it?
not super low.
Turn the back. It's awesome. Yeah, the color's just about right. All right, guys, we just got back from T-shirt company. Got some MPA Sups clothing made here. Well, we got some personal clothing from me that I just kind of went off and did random stuff from my own personal collection. But here's what we did here. It's jersey material, very soft, stretchable, and there you have it. MPA on the breast and the back.
Really close.
Yeah, it's really comfortable and it's really form-fitting. So these are going to be the supplement version, as you can see. Show them the supplement symbol, the writing, the nutrition. As I said, you said supplements, not nutrition. So this will be for the MPA Sup side of things. Then we'll get some nutrition shirts done too.
These will be done in probably about another month.
Yeah, isn't that bright yellow too, Rach?
This same color.
The
exactly.
neon. All right, guys, there you have it. Pretty cool stuff. I'm very happy with the way it fit. We took a while to find the right tank tops, and we lucked out and found this company. So there you go. All right, guys, we found a new nice little hot spot called Avalon Meat Candy. It's an awesome little homemade jerky joint that just opened up about 4 to 5 weeks ago, and they do some pretty cool stuff here. So this is Jerry.
How's it going?
And he just explained to me that he does everything custom, so they experiment with new flavors constantly. They do prototype flavors. He did one just today that I just tasted. It's phenomenal. Which was
Spicy mango.
Spicy mango. And Jerry, just tell us a little bit about like the quality of meat and how you're different from other meat companies or jerky companies, I should say.
So all of our jerky we make with 100% certified Angus beef. I mean, high-end meat. We use all natural ingredients. No preservatives. We try to use as many local ingredients as we can too. Our honey, garlic, and spicy honey garlic, we use local honey. One, just to keep it local. We believe in that. We're always getting back to the community.
That's great.
But also, just with, I mean, local honey helps out with allergies too. So
Absolutely, yeah.
just another side way to enjoy honey and kind of battle the allergies with all the wind out here and dryness.
And you guys said you did homemade fruit roll-ups or dried fruit?
Yeah, we do. They're fruit rolls. We call them fruit leather. It's all natural. All it is just fruit, local honey. I mean, a whole lot of love. So between that, we do banana chips. We do different chocolate dipped pretzels.
And then
banana
nuts too?
chips. We do nuts and all that stuff and dried fruit.
Like
we sell
snacks.
some of our sauces for a lot of the jerkies. We do double
Nice.
teriyaki, barbecue, Jamaican jerky.
That you buy by the gallon?
You can buy them in the gallon. We do the smaller containers too because it's more affordable, but also for a lot of the people that do kind of home cooking, the Jamaican jerk is really good with fish and
Gotcha.
chicken, and the barbecue sauce, nice and thick too, so it really sticks to the ribs, doesn't run off. It works amazingly on the jerky too.
As the people that watch these videos, like bodybuilders, fitness people, huge on flavors. I mean, I'm sure everyone would love this stuff. If you guys are in Vegas, come check out this place, Avalon Meat Candy, off of we're in
South Maryland Parkway.
South Maryland Parkway, and there you go. Thanks, Jerry.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's film the store a little bit.
We'll do. How many want to get? 6 or whatever. It's either 4 for Vince or 6 for me.
No, we'll buy 6 babies.
Yeah, I mean,
What do you do for the nuts? You use roast or like how do you?
yeah, some of the nuts we roast. Well, we do peanuts. There's also like we've got different little nut
cool,
mixes
little nut
here.
mix.
Yeah, different stuff. I mean, the peanuts themselves, those ones we don't really do too much anymore.
All right, guys. So here's a look at the beef jerky packages that we picked up. We've got 6 different varieties, and we even got the custom one he made today, which was so new that he didn't have a proper label for it. It's the habanero mango, right? Habanero mango.
Yeah.
Delicious. And he even went over, or here's the homemade fruit as well. The dried fruit, the leather, the fruit leather. And he even goes over things and says that, completely honest, that it can change from batch to batch just from the time he leaves it in there for, how far he cooks it down to. So the texture can change, the flavor can change, the honey actually changes depending on the batch of honey, so there can be different sweetnesses.
And this one was one that he was testing. So they do these private select, and that's when they're kind of testing batches. And then we got one that he hadn't even put in a private select bag yet, which was like the mango one. They also add a toothpick in every bag, or a little pick for your picking out your
Dental floss.
So picking out the jerky.
All right, we just arrived in the rainy Northwest. We're in Seattle, or actually specifically Tacoma area right now. And now that I'm eating like a normal human again, I'm hungry, and we saw a local Chick-fil-A, and there's some crazy ass line, so we're gonna actually get out of our car and go inside and get their 12-piece chicken nugget, which is a dissected chicken breast, and they make like $8 off of it, which is genius. Here's the crazy line. Don't want any involvement in that stupid line. Here we are at Fitness West in Port Angeles, Washington, Rachel's hometown here, small town. We come here to this gym every time we're here. It's just a little gym owned by our friend Troy, who owns it. It's a wonderful place. It's a key card access, so it's 24 hours. It has everything you really need, so he's always accommodating me and Rachel and I every time we come here. So we're here right now. We just got into town. We're gonna get a chest workout in. I'm feeling good. Day 6 of the TRT, so each day should get better. And it's a nice little place. It's raining out right now. It's cold. It's northwest weather, but it's nice. It's a nice little place here. So she'll just pan around, and you can see the stuff that he has. Nothing too crazy. All right, guys, here we are at Walmart in Washington, and I'm on the go, and I'm getting food that's fast. I'm doing tuna packets and rice cakes, and I found some very convenient chicken that my wife calls Lazybones Chicken. And she's absolutely right, and this is what it is. So chicken breast rotisserie, chicken fajita, and just grilled.
It's just usually processed and not even good tasting.
Yeah, a lot of sodium phosphates, maybe nitrates, I don't know, but it's low fat and it's on the go, it's gonna work, a lot of sodium. But it's Lazybones Chicken, so whenever you're on the go, Lazybones Chicken is better than giving into other crap, so you can always stay in your diet. In a pinch, it's very convenient, you don't have to cook it.